All right, let's get started. 3, 2, 1, go.
Once again, Jack.
See, Zingo gets it. Zingo understands the lore. All right, this is Spyro 214 Talisman. It does not allow boss skips, except skipping into Riptide. So I have to fight Crush and Gulp with the intended consumables. Not consumables, collectibles, rather. And basically, everything else is fair game.
Spyro.
This category has a couple of rough tricks at the end. But we'll see how this goes. I shouldn't do that, I know. I should just jump through that instead of stopping on the step. So our first goal here, for those of you not overly familiar with the category, is I will be paying for swim, which like top level runs don't do, but it just removes a couple of required tricks from the run. You have a Super Dave. And so for that I need 500 gems pretty early on. Our goal is to leave Colossus with something in the ballpark of like 515 in my route. All right. See, we understand. We have all downloaded the lore. I appreciate it. I won't ban you. I'm too busy playing games. Yo, thanks for the good luck. I appreciate it. Miss that blue? I really want that blue.
Bye.
And I apologize if I'm coughing. I am recovering from illness. I'm basically better now, but not like 100%. If you've heard me my last few streams, I assume I sound better. That's good to hear. Then again, I thought I sounded better last time, and you basically disagreed. So. Huh. Well, I missed 7 there. Less than ideal, but we've got enough gems. So I'm running against, as you may be able to see from the splits, a 43-minute 14 tally. My PB is now a 34. My D-Rust was like a mid 34. We'll see what happens, but I think there's going to be some time save here. Yeah, because I'm doing, even then, with like non-New Game Plus, high-level routes won't need swim either. But yeah, because I do swim route, I do have to get 500 really early. Nope. Yeah, the turtle proxy, I'm inconsistent with it, and I haven't really spent any time on sheep proxy. Hey Cinder, welcome on in. Thanks for the triple good luck. Thematically appropriate. I have no idea what I did in my run last time, but even a second try clip saving 40 seconds is amazing. Yeah, like when I get to 40 orb towards the end of this marathon, I will give second turtle an attempt. Just because if I hit it, I save a bunch of time. But here, I'm not even going to bother. If you want that, though. Yeah, I did enjoy New Game Plus. I don't run it tons, but it was a pleasant experience, both this and 40 orb. No, that's not good. There we go. Well, for what it's worth, when I get to 2 any, again later in this marathon, I will be running against a 31-minute 2 any. So, compared to that, 21 sounds pretty good. Yo, thanks for the good luck. Hope you're doing well. I like 40 orb, but if you're going for the proxies, I completely understand why people don't. Yeah, my PB is a 13, so I'm hoping for some time save. This is one of the big differences in routing between the New Game Plus and non-New Game Plus. Because you do have to If you don't do sheep proxy here, you do have to run through the level. Can't just fireball the button through the wall.
Hi, a pleasure doing business with you, Spyro. This submarine is 100% shockproof. I guarantee it.
No, I didn't grab the blue. That's okay.
Ow!
Without the proxy, that level's fairly standard and consistent. Not much time to save or lose.
Well done. Okay, Spyro, jump through that hole in the floor. Before you get to the castle dungeon.
All things considered, a decent start. It's not quite PB pace or anything, but it's definitely better than I was fearing. There's still a lot of stuff to come, both in this category and overall. But we're off to a nice start. Whoopsies. Well, that's bad. That's really bad. Can't manage. Stop paying attention for a moment and did the wrong pattern. 7 seconds is fine for what that was. That could have been a whole lot worse. So last time I ran this, the level order was different, which means some of the timings will be a bit off because they include homeworld movements. That's changed. So I'm not going to read too much into the splits from here until Gulp. I see. Pretty sure I hit something. Hello? Five. These.
What?
Okay, sure. I agree. mean, that wasn't a great glacier, but it almost certainly beats what I did last time. So, again, hard to tell because the order of the levels is different, but so again, for those of you not familiar with the category, we do have to pay money bags to enter 2 of the levels. At least in practice, we do. And so what that means is I need to collect 800 gems to pay for 2 400 gem levels at the end of Autumn Plains. I think I'm on a decent pace for that right now. There are a lot of gems that have sort of backloaded in a couple of these levels. And I'm also just collecting, as the rules require, the 14 talisman. That will let me fight Gulp without having to do Gulp Skip, which is disallowed in this category. Thank goodness. Alright, this is Tali, not Orb. I do too. We're going to see how much I struggle with it.
Thanks for...
Thank you. I'm happy with that. I'm still like 50-50 on that last jump. All right, on to Scorch. Well, on to Ground to Portal. Hey, Tornite, thanks for the good luck. Hope you're doing well. That was close. Yo, welcome on in. No, 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 no. I'm not happy with that. That's not a part where it's acceptable to fall. Now we're stuck here where I'm not consistent. So it's gone okay today. I don't understand. And I have to do this 3 times today. What's going on? This is not the hard part. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. But yeah, thanks for the good luck, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. For what it's worth, what I'm running against doesn't actually do ground portal. That's why the homeworld route is different, and I can't compare splits. Alright, well. Unfortunate, because I did the trick correctly, but it's what it is. It's practice for 2 later on. Alright, no Seder lists or anything interesting here, just gonna run through the level. Collecting some high-value gems as we go. And we'll reassess our gem count after this.
It's great.
But I think we're on pace. 555 right now already. This should be good.
Now,
Alright. Well, solid fracture. Except for failing to talk to the NPC at the end anyways. I think you're supposed to just menu out there, but... $597. Should be plenty, right? Now, no brain off here. Hey, Crystal, thanks for the cursed Gluck. Hope you're doing well. I have double jumped here and had to exit and re-enter the level. So let's just pay attention. Okay. So other than that fiasco where I fell off at the very, very end of Climb Skip, this has been a good run. Yeah, I'm happy with how much more sense that trick makes now. Because I'm doing it in combination with learning Whirlwind Bypass and Spyro 3. Yeah, 657's plenty, we're good.
No one's been through that portal in years. I thought I'd never find a sucker. I mean, you're a shrewd customer, Spyro.
Hope everyone's doing well, having a good day. Happy, basically, New Year. That is what these two streams are celebrating, I suppose. And Tali, so I don't need anything special here. Honestly, I don't even need those.
Thanks for help.
Cool. Well, there's 13 of them. One last one, and then we can move on to the end game.
Hi, Spyro. Would you like...
Legend?
And honestly, I have never hit this fast jump in a run, and it just loses me time and tilts me. I'm not going to go for it. It saves more time in this in 40 Orb than it does in Hundo, but it's just not worth the frustration that this trick gives me.
Dink!
In a PB attempt, I might give it a go, but we still have a long ways to go, and I don't want to tilt 25, 30 minutes into this marathon. In terms of deaths, I think I only took one in Burkos.
Wow!
I did grab the life bottle to make up for it. Ooh, you do?
Well done.
Oh, nice. Yeah, anything that's on the list, basically plug and play. It's all sort of on your side for setup. Anything that's not on the list requires much longer conversations. Otherwise, I would be playing Wind Waker. Not great. Yep, definitely. I mean, they're a lot of fun. They're just also a lot. And so it's hard to do them every, say, 4 weeks or whatever. But I am happy to do a bunch of them. Okay. I'm also down to do smaller ones. They're less chaotic, but they're also less intense, and so take less energy. Let's see, bomb, awkwardly placed barrel. That was definitely makeable, but I don't think that was the right play. This is the split where we finally get a sense of where we're at. Bomb, double rocket. Yeah, this isn't like a great gulp fight, but it's not awful. It's a few seconds slower than my PB sculpt fight, which admittedly wasn't a great one.
I think I've finally come up with a way.
All right. Dragon Shore's time. Really? I did not have that happen in practice. Not quite. All right, we take that. I'm starting to understand, like, the timing and the angle that I need to get this quickly. Yeesh. Thank you. Let's see how this goes. Hey, Lucidark, thanks for the good luck. That was an early charge. I had the right height, but the timing was wrong. This is something I'm going to have to do twice as well, and this did not go well in practice. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to swim into Ripto, exactly. Kappa. Alright, well, this will end up being a 36, I think, but the timer will probably say 37 when it's over, but with loads. 36 isn't great, but that climb skip was a debacle.
Spyro,
Everything else was pretty good. Second try Hurricane's clip. Second try swim to Ripto. Failed that first hit on Gulp. But honestly, I'm not going to complain too much about this. Yeah, hope you're doing well, Lucifer. I see. I didn't realize you could do that. I've just straight up never seen that movement from Ripto. Alright, GG's. On we go. Let's load in to Vortex. Yep, 36 for Tali. That's a time save. Thanks to the GGs. Fortunately, only one of 7. We are the trifectas will overlap because 3 any and 1 any are part of multiple trifectas. So only 7 categories today, thankfully. Yeah, glad to get 14 Tali out of the way, though. That's one that mentally I struggle with sometimes. And a 36 is fine. Again, I was running against a 43. All right, this is Vortex. We're going to run through all the vortices. Cheat codes are allowed,
Okay,
both
rolling.
of them.
Oh,
Hopefully I
it's
don't
been
need the life
peaceful.
one, because I don't know the life one. Thank you. Was that hard? All right. We start off with a free one. So yeah, the cheat code that I just struggled to enter is the one that unlocks basically everything. So I don't need to collect things to go to the balloonists. Done at a high level, this is a very trick-heavy category. That's not how I'll be doing it. Trick and movement heavy. I'm on game. Thank you. This is also the category that I have the least experience with out of the 7 in this. We'll see how it goes. I am running against a pretty decent time by my standards. And shoutouts to British Cloudy, who helped me out with learning this earlier this year. Yeah, one of the things about this that I'm actually super thrilled with is every category that I'm running today, I learned this year. Hello. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. When the year started, I had only run 120, and I technically had a 1 any submission, but it was just 120. I did 120 until I had all the requirements for the final balloonist, and then I just left. Alright, that's Artisans. We can do the levels in the worlds in almost any order. I'm going to do Dreamweavers just to get it out of the way. Dreamweavers and Beastmakers are both challenging. And it's possible to crash in Haunted, so I'm going to try and be careful there. Really? That didn't make it? It's like a Spyro 2 monk. Alright, no crash. Woohoo. Well, we are slowly bleeding time. Not a huge surprise. I'm gonna have to watch out for lives. I want to be careful here so we don't touch the dragon. What am I doing? What am I doing? There's nothing special about that glide. That's just a normal glide. Am I, though? Oh, whatever. What a disaster. Like, this entire Vortex run has been a train wreck. Thanks for the good luck, Silent. I'm sure I'm gonna die here too, but I'll get the fodder anyways. Hope you're doing well. Yep, there it is. That wasn't the place where I thought I was going to die, though. That's here. I got through that okay. Whatever. Let's get out of this category as quickly as possible. And then move on to a pair that are not going to go well either. Just everything that can go wrong in Vortex has so far, including it took me 5 times to enter the code at the start of the level. At the start of the category. Hello? Okay. Hello? I'm genuinely confused. Like, I know his hitbox is weird, but you'd think one of those would have hit him. And it's not like I'm out of practice with Spyro 1. That is correct. I have no lives. Like, I have one, maybe. God, I hate this category. Like, there is a reason I don't run this category. Mad props to the people who can do it. I want this live. Like, it's crazy what people can do with this. I just don't find it fun. Wait, what? I know, like, if you jump to collect that life, he can get you. I didn't realize he could get you in that particular situation. Alright. I have the 99 lives cheat code up if I need it. Gonna give this one go because I have 3 lives. Yeah, I don't remember what I'm doing there. That was decidedly not correct. Sure. Okay. Metalhead. I will say I am very glad I do the levels in this order. Most of the frustration is now behind us. Not all, but most. Yeah, we've played the fun category. That load for Vortex is really the best split in here. We will find out. Yeah, 3 Any is going to be an experience. I believe up until helmet. And then I could first try helmet, or we could sit here for 15 minutes. Alright, and I just run through Alpine. No fancy strats, no blind glides. Yo, thanks to the good luck. "14 Talisman" was mostly okay. We had a couple issues. And then Vortex has not been good to us. Hope you're doing well. GG's on your Hundo PB. Doesn't really matter, but if I get those thieves, it takes away one location that Tuco can try and send you, but I also skipped the first one, so it just really doesn't matter. Sir, you weren't even facing me. That's cheating. Now, compared to 120, Wizard Peak is quite pleasant. Whee! Spyro. So I'm doing them sort of by the trifecta that they fall into. So I'm starting with Vortaliany. Then I'm doing just the general trifecta any percent. And I'm finishing off with the restricted any trifecta, which is basically no major glitches. Or no major skips, maybe is the better way to put it. So after this will be 3 any. And I've lined them up so that the categories that are in multiple trifectas sort of naturally fall into their corresponding group. So since 3 any is part of 2 different categories, that's why it's third. No, this way. So yeah, it's 14 Tali, Vortex, 3 any, 2 any, 1 any, 40 orb, and 100 egg, in that order. Plus a potential surprise if I'm still feeling up for it after everything. Happy 1 hour. We're going to be here for a while. But I will say we've mostly stabilized here. I don't need to do that in this category. Forgot, you can just ignore the boss. Alright, Taco. What do you got for me? Thank you. I wish I could give that kind of luck to the Vortex runners who actually need it, though, is the thing. So I don't split here, and I still have to go to Clifftown. But we are getting very close to the end of Vortex, thank goodness. The first half of that was brutal, but we've pulled it back.
You gotta understand, it wasn't my idea.
Yeah, so just so you're aware, my Autobot does respond to anyone who says Aladdin. Whoops. That's the wrong split. Control, undo split, and split.
You gotta understand, it wasn't my idea.
The surprise is not going to be Aladdin. It is Spyro related. I did think about it.
Be gone!
You gotta understand, it wasn't my idea.
Yeah, Crystal, Joshua is considering running Aladdin for SNES on the Switch. Crystal is very, very good at that. Super Dave is also a runner of that category.
Be gone!
Cinder in shambles right now. Hey, maybe Cinder's really good at that game. Well, Crystal said you have to be good at Aladdin for SNES to be my mod, but I haven't seen you run it. For safety, gonna do this. Oh, does it? Cinder's actually the world record holder. Hello? to know about that one. Ow. Thank you. Yeah, I was going too late. All right. Well, that sums up how this Vortex run has gone. Yeah, Cinder is the world record holder at everything that ever gets mentioned on my stream or Crystal stream. All right. We're almost done with this. Especially Lion King snacks. We've had some good splits and then just some disastrous splits. And that's fine. It'll be a 30-ish minute Vortex. 31 maybe. I have no idea what the camera was doing there, but I didn't like it one bit. All right.
You're toast.
Thank you. No music. Change game. Which I failed to do. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for the GGs. I'm glad to be done with that. That was not great. That was a 31, which is my worst Vortex in a while. But definitely could have been a lot worse. We're still ahead. Let's see how 3 any goes. Thank you. All right, for those of you who don't know, this is Spyro 3 any percent. Beat the sorceress as fast as possible. To do that, we need to collect eggs from basically each of the main worlds in the first, each of the main levels in the first 3 worlds. And then we just glitch our way into the sorceress. But we can't skip those levels. So most of this category is about sort of cheating our way into the levels.
So you're
Since a bunch of them have egg requirements that we're not going to be able to meet. The other challenge is going to be that I'm trying to do Spyro 1 movement, but hopefully we get over that quickly. Oh, I remember when I was grinding about that Rhinoc would just cause me problems. It knocked me out of my spin jump.
Thank you. Famous.
All right, yeah, so basically that's what we're going to do. We're going to get to the end of each of the main levels. And then we'll worry about what happens after that. This isn't the fastest way, but I did try the fast way and I wasn't consistent enough at it for a marathon.
oh the right.
All right, now the fun begins. Because the other 3 levels, we either need eggs or gems. And we don't have either of those things. So we're going to try and cheat. By swimming in air. Because apparently the entrance to a bunch of these levels are just sort of beneath the portals. Another thing, if you are familiar with Spyro 3, we're going to try and keep the game on easy mode by basically not collecting extra eggs, with one exception that I do just for simplicity. Which means you'll see a bunch of places where you expect enemies and don't get them. It does make the second boss fight a lot easier, too. I see. Well, I've never done that before. The balloon's all ready, sir. Brutal.
Yo, Spyro.
No. Well, you believe that PB's dead already. What I'm running against is pretty bad, but this is also pretty bad. See, that felt worse than both of them that failed. So, I don't know. War proxy? Maybe? Unlikely. We'll only hit this a handful of times, but...
Yeah.
Alright, we have to do that one more time. And then there's some free time save because last time I did this, I ordered the levels in a way that was not viable. And so I couldn't actually go to the balloon. Touch too low. Alright, well. 2 out of 3 is okay, just the third was pretty rough. But
Thanks.
we're out of the portion that, like, in PB attempts would be reset heavy. We do need to kill a handful of these enemies just to get the final NPC to move. Faster to kill the Rhinoc before the hut, I think, but it's fine.
Thanks.
Alright, we're out of Sunrise. And on to the first boss.
Let's head on home. Listen carefully,
Coming up after this, we do have two any, which really could go any way.
When I heard
Everything could be first try, and I could PB, or we could be here for 30 minutes. What we do with this boss is we're basically camera manipulating and keeping him on the edge. He doesn't want to roll into the lava. And so the combination of where we're standing and how the camera is basically makes him stop attacking us so that he doesn't go into the lava. And that was Buzz. Spike isn't too bad in easy mode either. Pretty rough on hard mode. Scorch and the Sorceress will both be unchanged. See, you get it. Here we're going to free the one egg that isn't necessary for the run that I still grab.
Dread.
Just because it gives me a better lineup, and also shoutouts to Super Dave. I'll take that. Decent bridge swim. You have to do that again later in the marathon for 100 egg.
Sir. Sir. Mission.
That'll be a decent bit of time save. Probably struggled with bridge swim. Now we've got two sort of interesting level entries here with Spooky and Bamboo. Get your ladder sound effects ready. All right, nice first try with Spooky. There are faster ways to do that, but that's what works for me. Quick damage boost there.
You are.
And we're out. Next up, bamboo. This one's a little bit tougher. I don't know if I'm high enough. Okay, we are. Cool. Some nice entries here in midday. I'm thrilled with how that's gone. All right, our next trick that we're going to try is boulder proxy. It saves a good amount of time in this category. I've been struggling with it lately, though, so... Nice.
We
Oh, the emergency escape bridge. All right, next is enchanted. Thank you. Might be faster to use the rock if I'm not gonna do the spin jump there. But yeah, those are the three sort of rough parts to midday. No way am I making that. Yo, welcome on in, Flazuki. Thank you for the raid. Let me get a shout out for Flazuki. We've got a modder VIP around. How was your stream? What were you up to? Yo, thanks for the good luck.
Oops.
Welcome on in, Raiders. Hope you're all doing well. What were you up to? Yo, nice. Solid times. I did really want that full life butterfly, but that's what it is. Just give me one moment here. But big GG's on that. For those of you who don't know me, I am Urukwa. I stream basically everything in the original trilogy. And today I am doing a trifecta marathon. So I'm in the Vortaliany portion of it. I'm also doing the trifecta any percent. And I will be finishing up with restricted any, which is no major skips. So 1 any, 40 orb, and 100 egg. We did just finish Vortex, which admittedly was not. It went poorly. It was a disaster. I'm glad to be out of that. Okay, that was not good either. Well, not a great end to midday, but honestly, we're going to save a bunch of time here anyways.
Oh, by the way.
Let's get you a shout out.
Let's hit.
Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it.
Bumbling, idiotic.
But yeah, this is sort of a year-end celebration. Each of these are categories that I learned in 2024. So it's nice to put them together. It's something that generally isn't done.
My tech.
All right. Easy ones, fine. Terrifying, but we're out. Now we're going to do the one entry I didn't actually practice. We'll see if I regret that.
Listen to me, Drew.
All right, we're good. So yeah, if you're not familiar with 3NE, it has similar vibes to Vortex. It's a category that at a high level is very trick heavy. One of the big differences though is it's also one where we're basically running to the end of each of the levels as quickly as possible and then beating the final boss. So a lot of similarities to Vortex. But one of the big differences is that a lot of the levels aren't available to enter until you have a certain number of eggs or gems. And so a lot of the tricks that are just sort of forced on you, pretty much, to run this category are homeworld entering levels out of bounds. Oops, you can skip that. So we don't have a cheat code we can use to give us access to these levels. So a large part of the challenge is just sort of doing things out of bounds. And also I split again because I only do Lost Fleet once now. This is the one that worries me most. And this is the reason why I'm using a memory card. But we got it. Nice. If you pop back in bounds in the purple room, the run dies. Oh, and I should mention 93. I don't actually know how to pronounce your username, but that is the backup. If for whatever reason you fail zombie or you have like 0 lives, that or a very similar glide is what you would do instead of going back and getting zombie, in theory, if you wanted to. Because you can basically do what I did from that third of the homeworld eggs that you normally get while in zombie. Got it. Sounds good. I will try to remember that. We do have one more sort of interesting level entry, but I'd say it's on the more straightforward side. And it's going to be Charmed Ridge, not for another couple splits. Yeah, I really like these sorts of like kind of out there ideas. Yes. So I've done so far today, I've done 14 Tali and Vortex. And so this is the third of the Vortaliany. I do sort of actively run all categories in all three games.
Thanks, bro.
All right, now we get a nice little break. Frozen Altars is free to enter, no trick required. It's just open. Same will be true of Lost Fleet. There's a proxy you can do here on the Mammoth, but I have not been able to get that consistent. It's supposed to be one of the easier ones. I see.
Thanks for helping.
All right, losing a couple seconds here, but I mean, we still have to see how Helmet goes, but this has been a very solid 3 any. Like, it was a decent 14 Tali. Vortex felt bad, but it's not like I lost tons of time there. And so far, reasonably happy with this 3 any. So, not bad. Lost Fleet, I'm just going to run through. There are other ways to do it.
Be careful.
Would you look?
All right, so we're going to grab the end of level egg. And now our trick. No frame perfect pause. Where am I? Here. I think that's okay. Since I'm on Midnath and I don't get vibration to tell me if I hit it, I have to look at the visual. I think that was good. We'll find out. Yeah. Cool. All right, so unlike in 100 Egg, where it's faster to get zombie but not strictly required, It is the only way into Charmed Ridge in any percent without getting 58 max. Now we're still in zombie, and what that means is the whirlwind at the end of the level just won't work. There are two ways around that. Ideally, you do a proxy on one of the enemies here and just get to the end of the level. I'm going to do this instead. I played around with those proxies. They're interesting, but I need a lot more work on them for them to be viable in this category for me. All right, well. We are off. Time for Scorch, and Scorch is no different on easy mode than hard mode. We're still just going to pray for RNG. And then we're going to pray for a good helmet.
This might be.
All right, good start. All right. Decent Scorch. It's time. KB is long dead, but it's been a solid run overall.
Spyro.
Cleaning things up, fewer things for us to accidentally run into. And now the praying begins. No. Not quite. Kind of hoping I could save that, but... maybe? No, not high enough. You can save a proxy that low, but it's tough. Requires a few precise jumps. Just not getting the speed that I should be. Hopefully we get this soon and aren't stuck here, because 2 Ennies coming up and that's going to be brutal. My angle here must be wrong, because I'm just not getting the speed I'm supposed to be getting. This looks pretty good to me. I don't know. No, that's a death. That's just, you can't do that. Oh, I saved it, but I should know better than to do that. You can't get over the wall there like that. Be glad when this and Gulp Skip are over. That's where I have to go if I get something that low. And I have to pray on a jump like that, which has not been going well. All of these are just so low because I'm getting no speed. I mentioned practice on this was not going well. This blows away how badly practice was going. Can't believe we're gonna lose PB on this because of helmet. Thank you, helmet. Very cool. Let me out of here. Oh, that was awful. That was miserable. Got it second try last run. I think my PD has it first try. Alright, give me the UFO, please. Nice iframes. GG's. That was